So today I have an exciting unboxing for you today, and I also wanted to show you some of my favourites from the consignment store that I purchased this from, Designer Exchange. Hello, and the warmest of welcome to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, proud to have you here. Those of you who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and celebrating others. Anywho, Designer Exchange, they are a primarily UK-based consignment store or kind of luxury secondhand store. They do have, I think, 4 or 5 stores here in the UK, and then they have one in Spain as well, I believe. But they're a fabulous, fabulous consignment store. They have a range of different brands. Let me know if I'm using the term consignment store incorrectly, because they buy the items and then sell them. I don't think they temporarily hold them whilst they sell. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, they are absolutely fantastic. Range of different items, range of different brands. And I think there is a price point for everyone. They have items that are £10-15 up to items that are £20,000-30,000. So there really is something for everyone. There's bags, there's ready to wear, there's accessories, there's jewellery, there's shoes. Absolutely beautiful. There's a store in Birmingham, there's a store in Manchester, there's a store in London. I think there might be one in Leeds as well. So yes, there really are multiple locations. I've bought from them 3 or so times now. I think this is my 3rd purchase from them. I bought my Mulberry Bayswater from them. The black mock croc. I also bought the silver Gucci Boston bag that didn't work out for me. No fault of theirs, just the bag style wasn't for me. And then I've bought this 3rd item as well, which I'll get into later. But before I do my unboxing, I just wanted to quickly share with you some of my favourite items that are currently for sale at Designer Exchange at the moment. Again, trying to demonstrate those price points really and show what's available. So I've got my trusty phone here. So, you know, one of the really core items that you often hear people talk about, a staple of collections, I have one, don't really wear it, but it's a Burberry trench. And there's a beautiful Burberry trench that it appears to be in fantastic condition at Designer Exchange for £350. That's a really good price point considering new from boutique, these are over £1,000. So this one looks to be a little bit more on the vintage side. It's very similar actually to the ice blue one I have, which I believe is also a vintage trench. So definitely one for you to look at, because that is a really good price point and it looks to be in fabulous condition. Next up, we have a pair of shoes. Shoes can be really hit and miss, but I love the fact that you can get a great deal on a pre-loved pair of shoes if they're in fabulous condition. And I absolutely adored and was drawn towards these Valentino crystallized pumps. You just have to look at the sole of the shoe to see how it's basically never been worn. I would actually question if these have ever been worn. They are stunning. They are a slingback style. I think they're probably 150 millimeters. So if a really tall shoe isn't for you, these might not quite work, but they have a beautiful platform. Love the crystallization. These could be worn in the day with a pair of jeans. They could be worn in the evening with a beautiful jumpsuit, a tuxedo suit, a dress, whatever it is that you want. Great form of embellishment, real showstopper of a shoe, £170, and a little bit different to what we tend to see people wearing from Valentino at the moment. So really love these. I think they're beautiful. Next up, we have a piece of jewellery, and this is one that I'm tempted to buy myself, and this is the Alexander McQueen Twin Skull Double Ring. Love a double ring. I am someone who likes to stack jewellery, as you can see. So having a piece that is 2-in-1, fabulous. Alexander McQueen, fantastic brand. Love the skull. Also, this is slightly oxidized, and I really like that because there's an edginess to the skull motif, and I think that the oxidization of the metal just adds to that. I don't think that's intentional. I think that's just because it's an older item, but I actually think it really adds some character to the piece. It adds some additional edginess, and I think it's a beautiful piece. So I had a little bit of a nightmare there. I decided that I was going to have a quick look back at the footage, and for whatever reason it had just cut into little like 10-second chunks. I don't know what happened. The camera was not playing, so I am quickly going to refilm the back section of what I'm loving at Designer Exchange. So thank you for bearing with me. This has all been a little bit bitty, but I appreciate you sticking with me. It's authentic. Here we are. Anyway, bag number one, and this is absolutely stunning. If someone could say to me, Nick, design your perfect Chanel classic flap, this would be it. And this is this classic maxi double flap in this beautiful turquoise with this champagne gold hardware. It is simply glorious. It is in a patent leather. It's high shine. The colour is stunning. It is fabulous. £4,800, about £3,000 less than they would be brand new from the boutique. If you were to buy them today, let's not start on Chanel price increases. We all know where we are. But this is absolutely gorgeous. The colour is stunning. Oh, beautiful. If I had the money to buy this, I absolutely would. Whoever goes on to buy it, I am very, very jealous of you. I hope you absolutely love it. And if you ever want to gift it to someone down the line, I would be more than happy to accept it as a gift. Beautiful, stunning, exceptional, fabulous. Oh, dreamy. A dream Chanel bag for me, but not on the cards. Anyway, moving on. And this is a fabulous piece as well. This is the Louis Vuitton Epi Speedy 25. This is fabulous because it is such a good price point. The Epi leather doesn't hold its value in the same way as some of the other materials that Louis Vuitton create in, but the Speedy is such a classic. I believe our friend Dale has this particular bag in white. I think this is more of a cream. It could be the same one, but Dale has it in the size 30 opposed to the 25, but the 25 is a very popular style. It's an absolutely beautiful version of this bag. They have been very transparent about the damage on the bag. You can see all of the marks in the photos, but I don't think that's anything that they Bag Spa couldn't go and fix for you. It's not a bandoulière, it is simply a top handle style, but for this price point, it's a great entry into Louis Vuitton, particularly if you're not that fussed about buying a bag that's got a few scuffs and scrapes on it. £350, a really good value item. Now a real classic within a range, and this is a Mulberry Bayswater in this beautiful oak leather. It is a really stunning bag. This is a classic within the Mulberry range. It is one that you can buy currently, and this is half the price that the current new from boutique RRP is. You can buy a Bayswater for, I think the least expensive of this size would be £1,095 from Mulberry currently, and they go up to sort of £1,300, £1,400. This is beautiful, a very, very sophisticated item in a neutral tone. It's lovely, really, really lovely hardware, very usable. I'm a big fan of the Mulberry Bayswater, as you know, and I just think that this is a beautiful item at a great price point, very sophisticated. It's one of those items that I think if you only ever wanted to buy one luxury bag or two luxury bags, this should definitely be one that you consider, because I just think it's a great all-rounder. They can be used for day, work, evening. They're simple, they're elegant, they're subtle. Love it. Beautiful and a great price point. Now a range that I always like to see on the pre-love market, and I've thought about buying one of these myself, and this is a Stella McCartney Falabella. And the Falabella is a great bag to buy pre-loved because they don't hold their value. So from a buyer's perspective, great item. You can buy them in a range of different styles. You can buy larger tote bags, smaller tote bags, clutches, backpacks. There's lots that you can do with a Falabella. Stella McCartney is well known for not using animal products, which I think is fabulous. And I just love the variations that you can buy the Falabella in. Absolutely beautiful, love the hardware. Stunning. Definitely one to consider. I've thought about buying one, like I said. They do well on the pre-love market from a buyer's perspective, so definitely something to consider if you're in the market for just a bit of a slouchier tote style, or if you really fancy this type of hardware for a clutch bag, etc. But have a look at Falabellas. And finally, one that would be an amazing complement to the blue Chanel that I showed you earlier, this stunning Birkin 40 in this tangerine orange. Silver hardware or palladium hardware, absolutely glorious. What a beautiful, vibrant shade. This would fit in perfectly in my collection. What doesn't fit is the £8,500 price point. Do I think that's a good price for this bag? I do. I think it's actually pretty good value as Birkins go 40s don't tend to hold their value in the same way that a 30 or a 25 would. However, with big bags starting to make a comeback, I can see the Birkin 35s and 40s starting to increase their resale a little bit. I think that's probably something we will see down the line. This is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Definitely, if you are looking for a signature Hermes colour, I mean, Hermes is synonymous with orange, so why not go for a Birkin in a beautiful shade of orange? I love this. I love the size. I love the versatility of it. I love the way that it's starting to slightly slouch a little bit, not quite as structured. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. A pop to any outfit. You could work a great outfit around this. This would work with black and navy and white and brown and also other colours. Pink and orange is a great vibe. Bright blue and orange. I even think green and orange. Just wear whatever the hell you want to wear, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. I think it's absolutely beautiful and definitely something to consider. Anywho, that's my list, and I am now going to pass you to Nick of the past to do the unboxing. Just go with him. He was woken up to receive this particular delivery, so just go with it, and thank you as always for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the unboxing, and I look forward to seeing what you think of the item. Bye everyone! So here we have the unboxing. I'm going to level with you all. I was asleep when this arrived, so I'm impatient. So hence the hat, because the hair was not looking great. So yes, it is morning, by the way. That is not a midday nap, that is morning. But I'm very pleased with how quickly this arrived. So this item is not my normal style of item, but I would say that there's a lot to be said for gut reaction. And when I was perusing the site, I bought this from Designer Exchange, as I said, I saw this and instantly thought, I love that. And I think gut reaction has a lot to say. And then I was looking through the details. It was in great condition, which we will check. And it was a size that fills a very specific need within my bag accumulation, collection, whatever it is that we want to call it. And I will talk you through what that specific need is, because this isn't something that I see being a daily item, but it does fill a very specific need. So it comes in this huge box, which probably gives you an indication that I've not bought a clutch bag. We know that a clutch bag does not fill any need in my collection, because I have many a clutch bag and I don't use many a clutch bag. So, you know. Okie dokie. So it comes in a Designer Exchange dust bag. So where the original dust bag isn't with the item, it comes in a Designer Exchange one. It also, it doesn't have any of the stuff with it, but it's a vintage piece. So as time goes on, I don't expect these things to come with them. You know, if it's a brand new from boutique item that you're reselling, sure, I probably would expect it to come with all of that. But over the years, people move, things get lost, it happens. So that I don't worry too much about. But anyway, let's get into this, because it is barely fitting into the dust bag. So Designer Exchange dust bag, you can already get a sneak peek. And here it is. Okay. See, let's put that in here. This is a vintage Celine top handle bag. And it is stunning. What a beautiful bag. Now, this is an interesting one. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, so let me talk about it. So I bought this because I was on the designer exchange site and I saw this and I really was quite drawn to it. I like the style, I like the kind of nature of it, and when I looked at the dimensions it said it was 50 centimeters, and so what I'd been looking for was a weekend-ish bag that was larger than my Les Pliage top handles, my large Les Pliage top handles, but smaller than my Les Pliage holdalls, that I could maybe use if I was just going away for an evening or for a night, or if I needed to just carry a little bit of extra stuff without feeling like I was taking a travel bag with me. That was kind of what I was going for with this. And I think that this fits the bill really well. And what I actually really quite like about this is that the leather is a little bit distressed and a little bit worn. You can tell that this has been used. I have absolutely zero concerns about that. But also, I really like the fact that it's got this purplish tone to it. It's very different to anything else that I have within my collection. It's a beautiful item. Now, is it as big as I thought it was going to be? Let's compare. Is it bigger? Oh, okay. It is bigger. It is bigger than the large Les Pliage. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's absolutely beautiful. Really beautiful. As you can see, it's got these almost like ties on the front that keep the bag cinched, but then I think what you can do is you can work those through. No, okay, you don't work those through. Okay, I thought maybe you could. To like open it out. Okay, maybe you don't do that. That's fine. You know what you're doing, Celine. I'm just gonna get back in my box and just use it how you've designed it. Plot twist, they had designed it how I thought they had. Someone had just stitched those two things together to stop them coming apart. Anyway, let's get rid of all of the stuff. So as I said, this is vintage Celine. I think that is supposed to come apart. Anyway, we'll get onto it. That's fine, we'll figure that bit out. Anyway, like I said, this is vintage Celine. You can see that it is Celine by the fact that firstly, it says it here. It says it here with a Triomphe logo, and it has Celine on the hardware. Here and here. So this is just quite a simple top handle style in this burgundy purpley leather, kind of a brown burgundy purple. Inside it is quite a simple bag. It's got two slip pockets here, and then it also has the pocket here. In terms of how old this is, they had this listed as vintage. Now, I don't know how old it actually is. I will try and find more details on the style if I can. Oh, there's a style code. Okay. Data code. Okay, I'll take a look at that and I'll see if I can put the details on the screen for you. I am trying, but it is proving challenging to find this bag. I will keep going. But it's just a really lovely, simple item. Just a great top handle. Could you get it over your shoulder? Maybe. Just. But I just think this is a really beautiful, simple, elegant top handle style. This could also be potentially a really good work bag as well. Now, it is quite a large item, but big bags are coming back. We know this. So I've always been a big bag person, and therefore it doesn't scare me to have a large bag. I think it's absolutely lovely. I love this almost like tasseled leather that connects to the front, which is the detailing on it. Gold hardware, not my favourite hardware, but actually I don't think silver would work with this particular leather. I think gold absolutely is the right choice. Like the fact that the handles are nice and substantial, and they've got this little bit of kind of twisted leather here that goes into the rings. It's a very beautiful item, and as I said, the fact that the leather is somewhat distressed and marked, that doesn't bother me. Now, I actually bought this with the intention of customizing it. Now, can you believe that I was considering customizing vintage Celine? Ooh. Now I've seen it, I don't think I'm bothered about customizing it. I don't think I'm bothered. I might get it sparred, potentially, just because there are little things like on the handle here. I mean, it's certainly not a big deal, but on the handle here, there's a little bit of scuffing and things like that. So I might, if it really, really bothers me, go and get something like that cleaned up. But do I really care? I don't think I do. I actually don't think I do. You know me, I'm not that fussed about things being absolutely pristine. It's got no odour to it. The interior is pristine. The leather is as they've described. What I would say about Designer Exchange, and I've bought a few items from them now, is their descriptions are always, always bang on. Always spot on. And I think that is really important with a consignment store. You have to be able to trust it. They have a really good returns policy if you aren't happy with the item for any reason, but I think you have to be able to trust the fact that the condition that they've said the item is coming in is what is coming. And this is great. This is really, really great. I think it will fulfill the purpose that I'm looking for it to. I do think that's supposed to open out. I really do. I'm like a dog with a bone, and you can tell why I ended up separating the two, because I was not going to be happy until I had done that, so I did it. Because I have a feeling that what happens is that this, like, pops open. So I think that someone has done that. Trust your gut, Nick. You've got this. Go on. Separate them. Because they've not used the same thread as anybody else. Yeah, I think that's been done subsequently. But I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to see how I get on with it. He left it for all of about 15 minutes. I'm going to see if it has the capacity that I'm needing it to fulfill what I bought it for. And if not, I'm going to cut that. Anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful item. I'm very happy with it. Simple, elegant, sophisticated. It will perfectly fulfill what I have purchased it to do, and I'm very happy about that. It's fantastic. I got it for a great price as well. So yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled. Another great purchase from Designer Exchange. Expect to see this bag being used. Do I think now I've seen it, it's going to maybe be more of a daily piece? Potentially. This might go into my rotation of bags that I would potentially use. My Aspinall, Mulberries, Longchamp Rousseau. This might go into that rotation, but it is a little bit larger than them. So maybe it will also fulfill that other criteria that I've put in place for it. But anyway, let me know what you think of my newest purchase, vintage Celine. I'm very happy with it, and I hope that you love it too. Anyway, thank you so much as always for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.